Alright, Captains, good evening. Hello, hello. Hopefully, my Caps are doing well. We have already some Captains here waiting. Much appreciated, as always, Captains, when you can join us here. So, hello to Alternative, Ryan, JP, and Dwayne, my Captains.
Captain on the bridge.
Hopefully, everyone is good. X!
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Hello, sir. So, hopefully everyone's doing good. Like I mentioned, there's some chat here to go over. So, the alternative, I still can't get over that picture. It's not a bad edit. It felt so surreal. It's like an officer vapor. Oh my! I'm guessing means the thumbnail that I lovingly use whenever I go live here. Ryan, hello, sir. How are you doing? Are we going to speculate about the N-word? Yeah, no, that's what we can totally do that. Definitely have some thoughts. I know that there was a blog that was leaked, but I didn't want to cover that just yet. But we'll wait for the official one and then go from there. JP, sir, hello. Another lion ship? I would probably think so. Going to guess it will contain a Dominion design. I mean, it can. I mean, it's one of the four alliance, right? So, and there has been no alliance ship that has yet to incorporate any of the Jem'Hadar R looks. So we'll have to wait and see. Definitely. Dwayne, hello. How's it going? Oops, where's my chat? Leaks, yeah. Waldo, sir, how you doing? Kabam.
Captain on the bridge.
I'm still curious what the VIP we were gonna rescue. Exotic.
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Is it weird that I'm hearing that in my head in regards to leaks? Spoiler, Kale is kind of like the Mark Rufio track. I mean, so that it sounds like that's supposed to be released tomorrow, right? And because tomorrow is when, if I'm not mistaken, is when 10 Forward is. Because in the blog that I saw, because someone sent me a picture of it, it said the ships are going to be revealed in the stream. So I was like, oh, sounds are broken. Sounds are not on. Actually, YouTube does not have a stream store like Twitch does in-stream elements, so that's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Hoping for it's a T6. Man, those are due, aren't they, Waldo? For that, Dyson destroyers would be great. To be honest, I haven't even used mine for years, but that might change. We might have to revisit that. Captains, so before we keep going here, if you would help us out, so kindly hit that like button here. And if you can, share this so that we can, again, just kind of meet fellow like-minded captains here. You captains already know how we do it here. We like to be casual in the very casual sense. So, man, on my stream, or stream up as well. Yeah, it's likely another important character is coming. I mean, it could be, right? Alternative. Too bad I can't like it more. No, it's all good. Again, it's just always appreciated. It'll help us, again, reach just like-minded captains. So for tonight, again, mostly some paperwork. Captains, I've been saying in my videos here on the YouTube bridge that we have some things coming down series. So I've laid out the foundation of our yearly review. That's going to be coming, hopefully. Well, I'm going to do the recording probably tomorrow and release it for the weekend, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of anniversary info that's going to be coming. The build videos that I have planned are going to be done as well, but then just released pretty much kind of what we did with the Star Trek Day series, like every morning on the dot. And then if there's news videos to cover, we're going to cover it regardless. So sometimes we'll be releasing 2, even maybe 3 videos a day, because why not? That's what we do here. Along with regards to the Kakarot videos that you've been seeing, Caps, I do appreciate if you had checked those out. We do that because, again, that's one of the first content we sort of covered here on the YouTube. Jose, sir, hello! How are you?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
And we plan on doing a little bit more. We have some two here in Star Trek Online. Of course, I have the two ECs, but in Dragon Ball World, I have two Zenny to drop down in terms of what I think. And I'd like to also believe that I like the game a little bit. They've spent almost 500 hours and considering doing another full replay, especially with the Bardock just dropping. And we're not done yet. We're not done that playthrough yet. I know there has been reviews out there, and I know I'm always late to the party, but that's not the whole point of that. The point is still to share our thoughts out there here, especially on the bridge here, or I'm not sure what we call this for Dragon Ball, but same thing. How you doing today, Space Boy? Hello, sir. How you doing? Would be good.
If you will come with
Dominion
me.
variants, yeah. No, that's the only one that has not yet had any influence on the designs, Ryan. God, I'm getting blind here. I need to get chat bigger here. Going to be breaking Traveler Wesley out of prison, I think. It could be we still haven't seen the Prime version, right? But the Prime version usually is a kind of a watcher, right? So there's that to kind of consider and think. Regards to any other thoughts, I mean, the only thing I can really throw out there is it has to be a current employed Star Trek legacy character. I mean, we still haven't seen Data. I say Data because he was already teased a while ago, right? That one episode where we saw his hand or whatever, his back. Live action, yeah, he will probably get a ship pack in the Zen Store too. Breaking a Traveler Wesley out, yeah. It's also the two-piece reinforced armaments Phaser Omni. Love the Kakarot Bardock the Father. Oh, it's a very, so just on the DLC stuff, I'm happy that there's new content for it, 100%. So hopefully that does open up a lot more content drops for Kakarot, just like any of the existing games of Dragon Ball. They could bring in Mirror. Ooh, Waldo, that's just teasing. So that means you've played Kakarot less than Stowe? Yeah. Where's it? Mirror Mud? Yeah, I have a theory on who could you. And yeah, we're here just to just do some paperwork. I did 3 last night. We'll probably do. Who did we do? We did up to Jawar. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do Tuzak. We'll start with Mr. Tuzak and possibly just work on ships. And Captains, if you want to join us, we will do some Pewz here. We'll be here for a bit. After watching the motion so many times, it could be Captain Decker. But isn't Decker not allowed to be in Stowe? No. I say nearly 1 a.m. must sleep. Can I? Oh, JPY again. I appreciate you stopping by. I know I streamed pretty late, but thank you so much, Gavin. Have a good night. Could be freeing Mirror Triz. Wow. No exotic. No. Picard kind of messed up the return of Data for Stowe unless they reveal Stowe is separate canon. I mean, that's true. I don't think at that point, no. I think it's safe to say that at that point they didn't know all this stuff was going to happen, right? So we're just going to have to wait and see. But, again, one of Mirror Triz opened all the boxes. Stop it with the boxes. Stop it with the boxes. Thoughts on new anniversary bundle? Well, we know it's going to be a mirror type bundle. So if it's anything like the 12th anniversary and they do it, in that kind of format where you can get in a bundle, maybe there'll be an exclusive ship locked to it, but then the other ships you can buy the C-Store. I think that did well, but I'd like them to take that a step further and just have all the ships available in the C-Store, and not lock anyone out of any of it. Now, the one locked in the bundle last year was the Mirror Strikewing Escort. Actually, it's a really good ship. Actually, I can see why a lot of people do like it, and it's just like a hovercraft in space for me. But I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't know yet. I'm gonna be very picky when it comes to getting ships or bundles, and it has to really resonate with me like it did the last previous ones. So again, I think the Prometheus is going to be there. I can't remember what the other ships were, but I know that it was kind of somewhat leaked there in one of the 10 forwards. There you go, Mirror Aquarius and Prometheus. Yeah, sorry, thank you, Waldo. It was looking off screen, off chat, and of course he typed it there. So that's 2 ships, the Aquarius. So finally, that gets a T6 version. And Prometheus. Prometheus, I'm a huge fan. One of the first ships that I bought in Stowe, and one of my favorite ships in Star Trek overall. I wish it would have seen more light than it did in that one episode. Like, I'd like to see it in. It's like they kind of forgot they had it. You know, like the show, like Star Trek in general, like they forgot they had it. According to Starfleet, Kirk issued orders that both Decker as missing, which is, yeah, and the thing is, I thought the actor himself was not kind of was kind of a bad boy, is the impression I'm getting. So as for my thoughts, I mean, yeah, Data, it could be Chakotay. Love it be if it was Riker. It has to be a high profile, because you would think they're going to bring someone back, right? They're going sorry, not someone back. They're going to bring probably someone new, I should say, to kick it off. Because I mean, it's been what, 3 months since we've got an episode. So I think they got to try to make it big. They did put the Prometheus in the plenty of them, which is awesome. But I hate the fact that people say, "Well, it's not canon" or whatever. I'd like to actually see it in action. You know, it was meant to be one of Starfleet's most advanced ships, and you don't really see it. See, one of the ideas I had before too as well is, when it comes to like Wolf 359, it would be nice, let's say, and this jumps into my love for the Akira too as well. It would be nice if they would have sort of did the Star Trek shorts like they did with Discovery, and had an episode for each ship leading up to the actual first contact battle, or Wolf 359, something like that, you know, and just to give some time for other ships to shine. You know, it's awesome that Prodigy has been giving some ships to shine. So again, if I'm not mistaken, obviously the Sovereign was there. The Centaur was a surprise. What else was there? The Akira, the Defiant. You know, it'd be nice if we get more love for the Prometheus, you know? Line ships becoming the norm as players against lines or 24 really weakened. Yeah, no, I like the idea of them. Cool. I still have 2 tier 6 coupons holding on to. Yeah, same here actually. Prime Lorca, that could work, Dwayne, right? Because yeah, like I said, it could be someone that they're bringing back. I haven't seen Prime Lorca in so long, but Emperor Prime Lorca died. Oh, that's right. See, that's what I get for not watching. That's what I get for not watching. The yes, the Discovery. But some of you captains already know my thoughts on Discovery. But I respect it because of what it has done for Star Trek. There's no denying that it has its fingerprints all over what's going on right now. Where they reveal Emperor Crusher made jokes about Wesley being the Emperor, and we get a replicated Michael to fight him. I mean, you know, Burnham did some work already for us, right? Who else could be like a high value target that the Emperor would love to keep? You know, I would like to think it's going to be another voice actor that maybe we haven't had before. So I'm for it. I'm ready. And you know, one of the things that I will say, of course, when we do the video in review is, we need more content. We definitely need more content in the sense that I'm starting to fall in that camp. Ships is not content, right? Like we want more. I want more episodes. I want more of the like random missions, new TFOs. Glad we're getting a new one, but that's, or add new content to existing events. As in Winter Wonderland, we didn't get anything necessarily new other than the trinkets. So, with all the backing that they're getting, I get you don't want to be hiring devs or whatever, but man, let's get some more in there. Plus, not only the Federation is dealing with the war, Klingon strength was weakened severely during the Civil War run. It's too busy fighting both of the Borg Tal share rebuilding. That's true. Like both characters may have a Mary Sue reputation. Like, please don't bring back Mirror, Mikey back. Hoping one of the new patrols is ground. Yeah, and I don't like the fact that they put content in for a certain period and then they take it away. I don't understand still what's the whole thing about taking away red alerts and bringing them back as events. Just leave them. I don't think they hurt anyone. And yeah, Waldo, we had the Borg patrol. That'd be nice to do, right, on the ground. And I don't count splitting an episode in sections like they did the Halloween one as patrols. That I did not like. If they make a legendary Kira, it has to be commandered. Seating for a spec. Well, it definitely has to be command. That thing is a torpedo boat through and through. Again, I said this before, I did not even realize that the Akira had side torpedo launchers on its saucer. That definitely has to have or be a torpedo boat. So, and it has to be very okay. I don't say has to, but come on, it's quite evident that there's a lot of people that like the Akira, and the missed opportunity that they did for the actual T6 version to be pilot, that was kind of dumb. Intriguing, sir. How you doing?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Like if they revamp, introduce more of the Klingon War story. Well, again, talking about content they took out, they still haven't put back in the content they took out from the Klingon, right? And we're still waiting on a legendary Negvar and a legendary Bortbort. Aki has been saying, yeah, no, and it's 100% a torpedo boat. There's just no doubt about it. Its console, bloody, is a freaking torpedo launcher, and that console needs to be unlocked from that ship. I would love to have that console on every ship, along with the Excelsior, like the Excelsior console, I should say. There's no reason why that should be locked on that ship. At least in my mind. Legendary Nebula? Meh. I'd be okay with that. Legendary. What is up with the Malon love exotic? I don't know. The Akira class have a long like deck. Saucer section. Pretty versatile, yeah. Would be happy if the legendary Kira be made an Intel Miracle Worker. I mean, I have to stick to my guns and say that has to be. It has to be. It has to have command. That's just where, it has a torpedo pod that has 8 launchers on it, 6 launchers on it, with 4 torpedo launchers on the side of its saucer. Like, that screams torpedo boat. But this, as for the second, I really don't care what it is. Now, if they make it like full on command and maybe like the seating of the Dumbo, the tooth, the flying tooth, I'd be all over that. I would definitely spend to get that. So, and you know what? When it comes to that, the new anniversary set, sorry, the anniversary, what do you call it? Bundle, I would rather see first what it's going to be before making any decisions. But the Prometheus definitely. I mean, what else? What else could they do for that, right? Because I already do have the Hestia. So other than the mirror skins, which mirror skins are awesome, I'm for them, especially with the ketchup one. I like the ketchup look. I just had to buy legendary ships. Yeah, I mean, I see where you're going with that. I feel that, again, the Akira just needs to be 100% command. And, with what they did with the Excelsior, that makes sense. It has Miracle Worker. It's a, staple ship that they revamped, so I'm okay with that. I guess for me, it has to make sense, right? For the most part. Like, pilot doesn't make sense on an Akira. I really don't know where that comes in. Pilot doesn't make sense on a lot of ships, other than ships that are nimble and fast. Even on the Nova, that doesn't make sense, but I'm not going to complain about a Nova that can do spinnies. Brand ship's full command. Yeah, no, there's another ship I want to get back to, is the Baran. Baran is a great looking ship. So what I do with the Baran is I use the Baran, and then the Discovery nacelles on that one. So the T6 skin and then Discovery nacelles. Oh my gosh, it looks like such a beefy ship. It almost doesn't look Star Trek, but it's one of the cryptic designs that I actually really do like. The pod spec needs a serious revamp. Yeah, I don't think I've maybe used a couple powers here over the past however long. Board was supposed to do this year. Yeah. Well, and hopefully Jonathan, I believe, Waldo, Jonathan Herleish, the one taking over, will carry that torch, right? I guess during the time when they released T6 Care Pilot was a new thing. That's a good point. That's a good point. Looks more like a disco version of the Sagan. Yeah, no, I can see that too. Regardless, and now that we know, but even then, we have command spec, and I guess they had to do what Board said, right? They can't make all the ships that they release like command, right? They want to have to go to like command, Miracle Worker, pilot, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Having said that, they have not released a pilot ship, I believe. Or was the courier pilot ship? I don't know. I don't have it, so it doesn't hurt me. Oh man, I didn't have a pass token anyways. Either way, what we're gonna have to do here too as well is, so 8. Okay, this is what I wanted to check out. So that thing dropped 3 million. It's still stupidly high, and that's still probably a good, 3-week wait. No thank you, not right now, please. Sorry, Cass, one sec. Is there something here? Oh, no, it wasn't. Sorry. Here's an idea. A full pilot cruiser was below 8 earlier, was it? And again, it could be people getting ready, right, for it. This is never going to go below 500. Unless they do give us stuff that we want to buy. Like, that's just period, point blank, Let's get some, because the order went through already. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There you go. That's what I want to do. So let's submit that. I like to have a reserve. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you derp. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to buy Zen. Oh, jeez. Good job. Good job. What happens when you don't buy it for a while? We'll do that. Whatever. Whatever. Good job, Triz. Seeing some bots, yeah. Though there's sorry, clip that. Good job, Boomer. I know that was stupid. That was a good job. I was at 18, but failed that one. Oh, geez, exotics right there. Hi. Quite the outfit you got there. Quite the outfit. All right, that's one done. We're not going to do all of them, but we'll do a chunk full. See, I haven't done that. Catch me in one of my boomerism moments. Great job, Triz. After waiting 1 month, after waiting weeks of getting up to that. But hopefully that's going to be enough for, because the last year's 12th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, I only paid like 12K Zen. And again, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the whole thing, but it's going to be, you know, the Starbase one, determine on what the whole pack is actually going to have. If you put one downfall mission, yeah. Again, I said this to Spencer, and if they didn't know then, they should know now of what to look for. You know, and someone like Spencer is only the one that could be the one to really just keep on them. Like, he has data, right? And I don't like necessarily how it was sort of just kind of brushed off. I don't say brushed off, but kind of said, nah, that's not it. It's almost like that's what they said, nah, that's not it. It's like, what? What do you mean it's not it? It's a determining factor. You can't tell us that it's not it, right? And if it's, and it was actually even admitted, right, that now one of the, oh geez, my inventory's full. 49. Good job. Let's go to Soul. Oh, and I can't wait for that Audi skin. I cannot wait for it. Hopefully they just kind of give it out for free and we just get it for as an update, because if I'm not mistaken, that new skin in Picard is sort of the previous skin of the Audi in Star Trek Online. So it should just be something that they just upgrade for free and say, hey, here you go. There's not that much difference to it, but you know, the hangar bay above the deflector, the nacelles look a little different. There's a bit of a upward curve on it. Let's do this now before. Wait. Jeez, I need to get some dilly dill on this. Okay, Triz, you're buying Zen, okay? Don't be moo. I like to have a nice reserve there just in case for stuff, so there's that. Some are speculating that the legendary cure is going to be pilot with shielding. I don't know. If Jonathan had anything to do with the Excelsior clean out the inventory poster, you saw that? You saw that? Come on, Waldo, you know me by now. You know me by now. Let us... No, I don't want to abort. Oh, I did that already. Or how about the Akira as a full carrier? It still wouldn't make sense to me. It's depicted, well, it's gonna have a hangar bay, sure, but I wouldn't say a full carrier. You even have to see that if I already. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And I'm pretty sure that once I turn on the clean the inventory out on Twitch, that'll be redeemed pretty quick. Right. Full carrier Jupiter class. I have yet to have a full carrier that I really like. Now I do have carriers, but it's the design. I remember when they made that contest to make that ship. My design I believe the one that I wanted was Omega. Omega design for some reason is standing out to me, but I would have been all over that. But then with the Jupiter, it's like, yeah, no, it's just not my thing. If you like it though, not a problem. And also the Jirok. Yeah, the Jirok was a fun ship, and I can't deny that I felt the performance. There's just some ships that when you take it out, you feel the performance, you feel how it does, and the Excelsior is just one of those. The Sagan, like how many tactical ships we have? Hey, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they're always going to be pushing that. But hopefully, who knows? We might, with this year's, Alliance ship, it should be, again, Jem'Hadar influence design with, let's say, maybe Romulan, because Romulan only was represented once in the designs, if I'm not mistaken, with the Tamir, and make that a Rey Psi ship. The Jirok is a great lazy boat. It's a great, yeah. I mean, anything could be a good ship if you build it correctly, right? Bug ship mixed with Defiant. I mean, there's obviously optimal ways, but for me, we all know. Bug ship mixed with the Defiant? Ooh. Like, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Space Hotel? The Space Hotel. Jirok. Also, they can make the Connie a full carrier. Yeah, no, you're right. I guess for me, it's just always that factor of not wanting to screw up dead obvious things. Things that should just be a slam dunk, but for some reason when they implement, it's like, really? So. But I think when it came to the 12th anniversary bundle, I think they did really good with all the ships there. So if we think about it, the Cygnus was Miracle Worker, right? The Trailblazer was Command. The Adamant was Intel. What was the other ship that came there? Strike-Wing Escort, which is the Strike Wing. What was the other ship? Why am I drawing a blank here? Someone help me out. Was it Temporal? Okay, sorry. Temporal for Cygnus. Yeah, the Jirok reminded me of the Galaxy Star Cruiser from Disney. Wrong emote. Lexi. Wow. How could I miss this Mexi Lexi? Good freaking job. That was the Miracle Worker one. How could I miss this Mexi Lexi? Thank you, Ryan. Totally missed that one. So I thought that made sense with what, even though they're different ships of existing ships that we have, they had different feel to it, and I'm good with it. I feel like for me, the Cygnus would be my Defiant Time War refit ship, Galaxy. Like the Dominion. Well, I think so. They have the Defiance, the Sabers, right? Steam runners, could you class that? Because it's still kind of small. What else? Other small agile ships that they have, specifically to fight the Borg, right? Because the Dominion only had the bug ships. I feel like Starfleet has a bit more variety. Power cruiser is command temporal seating. Was it command? Okay, yeah. But I felt that those ships were really good, and I hope they do the same with the next batch. And make it so that I don't know what's the big deal with not splitting up the legendary bundles. I really don't. I think they're leaving money on the table, and that probably a lot of people would just buy for example, the Defiant warship, just because it's Defiant warship that has pilot maneuvers. That makes 100% sense. But even just all the ships from the legendary bundle should be on its own, just like the other ones that have been released on its own. And I thought that the 12th anniversary bundle would open that sort of avenue to the bundles that came before. Terran Lexington, Intel, yeah, there you go. Intel Miracle. Felt good. I still need to get back to Smash. There's so many ships that I want to get back to. There's just so little time. But that's what I mean, though, when I said earlier, I want to try to pick and choose my ships, because I can buy a whole bundle, but if I'm not going to be using it, is it really, quote unquote, worth it, right? So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I might just go and just cave and screw it, I'll get the bundle type thing. I'm not sure yet. That's command. Yeah, sorry, as in those Gemhead are Vanguard gunboats. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Could you imagine, alternative, if we had the wingman mechanic with the Defiance? Oh. That would be so good. Could you imagine have Defiance be at your... Only if they can take out that stupid alpha and beta freaking thing that floats over them. I hate that. I don't really like those. Intel Temporal, yes. But they're, at least they have the command. And again, those ships do good. I just hope that the incoming ships that we get are going to be on par and something. Because let's just face it, the ships that sell is the ones that we know and our people will say perform, quote unquote, well, right? In today's sort of meta or whatever. Same with the Mirror, Strike Wing, Intel, Temporal. Yeah, I mean, the Temporal, to make something locked into a bundle, it's not new, I get it. But again, I feel like money is being just left on the table for those who, for them, right? For money-wise. Because in a heartbeat, I would think that people would be willing to spend more if they had the option of buying, obviously, more items and not just locked into one big bundle. Or even make it a FOMO. Make it a FOMO. Make it a legendary, fear, FOMO event. For a limited time only, 3 days, this weekend, you can buy these ships from the legendary bundle. I think that'd be great. And they would make so much money because, yeah, maybe someone just wants the Adamant, right? Maybe someone just wants the Cygnus, the Smexy Lexi, but they don't necessarily want the other ships because they already have those ships that they're happy with, right? Like, I mean, how many versions of the Galaxy I have? I think I have all of them, and I've rarely been using them lately, so that's kind of what I mean with money being left on the table, where if you give people more choices, the chances are you'll kind of get more sales. This whole locking thing is, I don't really agree with it 100%, and I'm not sure if that's something that they have to do in terms of the instructions they get from higher above or whatever have you. Legendary bundle needs to be done as a single ship. Yeah, all legendary bundles, any of the bundles in the Mud Store, break them up. Break them up. There's nothing wrong with breaking things up. You know, like how many people would love to just buy this ship here, the Deimos, for the emulating phaser lance? Or maybe, yeah, you know what, I just want the Picard ship because it was in Picard. So it's something that I feel that they're leaving on the table. Discovered lockbox ships? Interesting. But really, the underlying issue is, of course, yeah, you can give us all these new ships, but where's the content, right? I can Pewz Borg all day, okay? I can Pewz them all day. I don't mind visiting Donnie every night, seeing the Queen every night. I really don't. But new ships doesn't really, for me, I'm starting to just become in that camp where it's just not content. It's a vessel to take us through the content, but not actual content. T60 berth, Clark class single purchase. Yeah, the Agile bundle, right? The carrier bundle, right? It should be done that way. A replacement for the Foundry, who, right? I think I've said this before. I found the Foundry about like 3 months before they shut that down, and I felt like it was a huge missed opportunity. I was able to play some of the Terran missions, like a Terran series. Loved it. Plus, if bundle, but also have the Deimos, it's pretty. My elk did not purchase Devils and the money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I think at this point it's safe to say that if a ship releases, so let's go take the Excelsior. Most likely there'll be a Picard bundle they're gonna put together and put in the bundles in the Mud store, right? I have the Sagan, but I want it. You know, I'll always be putting it on my main. So for me, this is just for me, I'd always be putting it on my main. Why? Because my main has all the toys. I don't feel the need to build up other characters kind of the same way as that one for tactical or whatever, even the most optimized, you know, Romulan alien. I just don't feel the need to, not for the way that I play. You know, I'm perfectly content, you know, spending every night just Pewzing casually, coming up with, you know, builds that I am having fun in. Because if we go to the meta, well, then there's only one way to do it, quote unquote, one way, right? And that's, yeah, I'll fight Scimitar, but I don't have time to sit in a sort of group to endlessly do ICs to get a record, if that makes sense. Not to say that that's wrong. I'm not saying that's wrong. I have done it before. You know, big shout out to, of course, Spencer, Rob, K-Wolves, Nick, and, you know, for McStew for always, you know, offering me to do these runs, but, you know, that's just not my whole fun. It was a great way to test your builds. It was, you know, actually, I think it was a good way to fill content drought, because we had a lot of very, how should I say, talented Foundry riders, and even some of the other missions I did get to try, the stories were great. You know, I'd spend sometimes just one night of playing just on a Foundry mission, and I felt very satisfied. You know, I felt the Trek vibes, you know, because we essentially know what we want. You know, we want story, we want exploration, we want things to... Are you bugging out? You're bugging out. We want... It's fun to Pewz, not get me wrong, but we want even a sense of exploration or some backstory, something to kind of sink our teeth into, until the next episode. That's what I found that it was really, for a lot of people, especially the ones who've been playing the Foundry for longer than I have. Because like I said, I only found it 3 months before they shut it down. And I get it. So then fine, it's an old spaghetti code, but it's still there, right? So why not try to do something with it? Some sort of customization, preset missions. I don't know. Preset exploration missions, presets something. And then have people mess with it in an editor. Make it very basic and simple that you know something that you can maintain with the crew that you have now, and that can be easily learned with an incoming dev or something like that. I don't know. That is, if you wanted to test your builds, can log the triple. That's true. But again, for like what I said, I kind of know where my builds are. And even my casual cannon builds can still do Corfez in a group. I think I took my Akira Torp out once, my cannon one, and it did fine. I contributed. It gave isn't the code right? It's saying if that's the case, why not create something? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I think the foundation is still there, right? What did I just do? The foundation is still there. Maybe they can pull assets from it or pieces of the code or whatever. But you're right. I 100% agree that it should be something that they should build from the ground up. And you want to talk about metrics? You know how many people spend hours, days, weeks, months making missions? I heard it's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, it's not ridiculous, but I mean the amount of time. But because it becomes a passion project, right? And you kind of see that. You really do see that. Okay, where is it, Xander? Where's Xander? Oh, you know what I should have done? What time is it? Jesus, 11:32 already. Time flies when you're having fun. I really need to get on my paperwork. I really do. Especially after missing a lot from last month. But the whole ground up thing, yeah, I'm up for them doing whatever it takes to give us that type of content for others. Because there used to be, Waldo, I know you know this, a Foundry Roundtable. I believe Hawkman was part of it. They even had like podcasts, if I'm not mistaken, for it. And it would be going over missions or highlighting things, changes, just really kind of talking about it and really also educating people on it. But I think it's more about manpower. Yeah, you're right. The manpower thing is I regret that it started the game too late to play in the Foundry, but at least means I don't miss it. That's true. They did monthly showcase of the best of. Yeah, okay, there you go. Did mention that they divide workers to work on their magic game. I thought there's like separate people that work on that. Like that's, wow, they're really trying to, like with almost any company, just kind of do more with less. So that means more people are going to be wearing more hats. And what happens here in Stowe? Things just stay the same, right? Again, what's easiest thing for them to generate? Ships. So that's where they'll concentrate their focus, their resources on, along with getting out new story like quarterly. It's easier to maintain than constant story because you need a lot more people working on new set pieces, new writing, whatever have you. So I don't know. Like I said, I was looking to see what impact Gearbox would have taking over Stowe, and my thoughts is that I've been saying is they're not going to interfere unless, not interfere, but they're not going to really push their weight around unless Stowe starts to lose money. So the thought of them, even for fleeting moments, giving more resources to Stowe, as everyone, a lot of people, I should say, not everyone, some people thought, I agreed with. But then now, after 1 year, nothing. I really don't feel nothing. Yeah, there's that site, that the Gearbox whole site that we get the news from, but what is that, right? That's nothing. A new site to get some news, oh, whoop-de-freaking do. What I want to see is bugs fixed, missions brought back that they've taken away, no more content being taken away, attention to the economy like they've mentioned, right? So all these things, as positive as I am still about the game, because I love it and I'll always play it, others won't have that patience with it, right? And that's very apparent over the years, because I've known a lot of people that were just casual players through Star Trek Battles channels that I don't see anymore, and a lot of them left because of how bad, quote unquote, bad Stowe was getting. I double checked the old blogs and they did give us a lot of kill stuff in 22. No, and I'm not. Yeah, you're right. Fixed a lot of. Yeah, but again, see, there's that load of bugs, and I'm not saying that they did not do that. It's just we need more of it, and that's why we keep saying, well, we need more staff, blah 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 blah. And to them, it's like, well, it's not that easy. Well, okay, then what do we do here? Okay, what's next? So it just has to be more quality of life changes, and taking away what Thomas has done. If he did not do that on his own time, the revamping of the ships, the skins, could we really say Stowe, got quote unquote any better than it has in the last 2-3 years? Other than, of course, the voiceovers, yes, that's a thing that they've been doing. I guess what I'm trying to say is Thomas is doing what he needs to do, but he's also doing it on his own time. Others, I'm not saying others have to do it, but I think Cryptic has to find a way to address things as soon as they come up, and or make sure that when they're releasing stuff, Adamant, make sure it's tested, it's not bugged to the point where you have the community coming out with pitchforks when you try to nerf it. Like, why nerf it in the first place when it's been out for X amount of time? That whole thing where they said, we don't want to make players feel that they bought something and it loses value. Well, you just did. Starfleet cadets are walking back and forth. Yeah, Bort was doing the spec revamp on his own. Exactly. Yeah. See. And that speaks to his love for the game. And again, I'm not saying that the developers or devs working on the game don't love it. No, it's just there's nothing pushing the devs other than obviously the money to really improve Stowe and make it what it can be. If they had competition in the MMO realm, I think that would be something of a fire being lit under them, Poggy went on a rant about the huge console nerfs. Yeah, we all did. In the Academy, they cut a part of it today. To-do's Shredder. Hello, how are you doing, Captain?
Captain on the bridge.
If Stowe is making a lot of money, they should hire more people. See, and that's it. So, again, I'm not comparing my industry to Stowe industry, but it has the same principles or foundation where the more money they make, that's just more money for the higher up overlords. You know, so meaning they have to make more money so that they're satisfied and they can throw another body in there. Mo's out there. You're right, there are. And, you know, Stowe needs a direct competition for Star Trek. I think. I don't want it, but, you know, a few tweaks here and there can really make Stowe the go-to, even if there is competition. But making a lot of money is relative. Yep, maybe they need someone who has a better understanding of the game than someone who's good at written paper, but maybe not so much in practice. I mean, I don't mean to poke fun, okay, at anything, but when you're going to show off a ship on a live stream, it would be nice to, at least, especially if you have energy weapons, maybe put more power in the energy weapons, right? But I say that if the builder himself is having fun with what he's doing, I really can't take that away from him, I guess. But you would like to think that if you're going to show something off, show what it can do, right? And not just show that it can fire things, especially when it comes to Stowe. You know, you don't have to build it out for max. No, you don't have to. But build it out that it can, you know, even if you try to make it look like canon, there's ways that you make it look canon and perform pretty well under advance, especially under normal. But not even having the right powers on or stuff like that, showing the traits, you know, that'd be good. But I don't know. Again, they may have a sort of, I don't know, what you call it, guideline they have to follow showing off ships. I don't think they do, in all honesty. But again, I think just stuff like that just has to be better, because all the stuff that I hear about World of Warships from Stu, from Spencer, the devs, they know what they're doing, you know, when it comes to gameplay. In return, kind of like the Phoenix changed. The Phoenix change? Yeah, no, and it just feels like sometimes we take a step forward and then 2 steps back, you know? And for how much money they boast this game makes, we feel, I know, I'll speak for myself, I feel like we don't necessarily see it, right? Other than the fact that the game is still running. You know, other than that. Okay, did I do everything I need to do here? Yes, I think so. Okay, that was 3 tunes. I think I had to work on someone's reputation here. These 3. Let me check on them quickly. And I think also I can have some dill for them to give for Zen. Just turn in those Endeavor points. What are you talking about? What? What? Is your character a liberated Borg? That one, yeah. So Xander is. Yep. That was my first Psi. It's my only Psi officer, and to me it made sense to make him a science character, Borg scientist. Psi. Whatever. What else would I like to see? The revamped in the Starbase Night Sierra ground map. That would be nice. That's right. That's old. Miami? Oh God, am I saying that right? I'm so sorry if I'm not saying that right. Hello, welcome. How are you?
Captain on
I'm
bridge.
new. There you go. Started back in July, and I'm more into picking a California than a crossfield refit because the DPS chase don't worth the effort right now. I want to enjoy the game as I do theme builds. Hallelujah. Let's go. Yes. Always is what I say. You're the captain of any ship that you have. As long as you build your ship to how you play the game, doesn't matter. That could be DPS, that could be theme builds, that can be whatever. As long as you're getting through the content that you play, it shouldn't matter what you do. And you know what? I'm glad I do have the California class. Would I pick it over the Crossfield Refit? Yeesh. That's hard because I actually do like the design of the Crossfield Refit. But again, at the end of the day, you're the one flying it, not me, right? So as long as you're having fun, and fun is relative, that could be anything. One of the other factors is also finding, you know, like-minded captains that you can just hang out and play. Hi, I'm LD nerd. Lower Decks nerd, yeah. Or Cheval, yeah. Hey, Lower Decks has won me over. Definitely has won me over. And the last season was great. All the seasons have been great, actually. Just looking at this gaming YouTube channel builds as well as mixed too. Lower Decks is generally more popular with Trek fans than Discovery. I think there's a lot of nostalgia nuggets that they drop there, you know, and they have lightened up on the nostalgia nuggets that they do drop. And look at that, I still have to build this up. Jeez, Triz, that's just like still sitting there. Dude, get your crap together. Let's get that. But I didn't necessarily like it at first. Oh, look at that, it was just one. But then it really grew on me second and third season. I've been playing it near 3 years now, and every time I consider chasing DPS, I end up regretting it. Playing for Trek and Space Barbies, casual, pew. Yeah, no, again, but what content calls for it? Even ISE can be done in a casual build. Where the DPS comes in is just trying to max out the mechanics, which is, you know, with any game out there, I'm being told. Casual stew. Yep, Discovery got my wife into Trek. Designed for a new audience. Old Trek fans got upset. Yeah, no. She loves Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds. Yeah. It's about the frustration, the money you maybe need to invest, and sometimes headaches. I read so many people quitting. Yeah, no, you're right. Lower Decks season 1 may not be some. Gotta be. I want to say it was rough. You know, it was an introduction, right? They wanted to do a lot of things. Yeah, the Mariner. You can do elite content with a tier. Yeah, there you go. Baldo, great example. The YouTube channel, yeah, there are episodes in Lower Decks season 3 that seems like poke fun at cynicism that people park hard for. You know, when it comes to stuff that I enjoy, I just enjoy it for what it is. And if I'm having fun watching it, I find no reason why to criticize it and or nitpick it. If I overall felt good about what I watched, done, you know. Okay, Triz, you're buying Zen. Don't be like that, okay? Let's try to put yours up because you have 2.1 mil. That's going to take that much, and I still should have that much left, and I'm okay with that. These next 3 ones are going to be pretty quick. They don't have that much stuff to do on them. I even did a 199k temporal light cruiser torp. Yeah, it's any ship can do well in a ISC run if built correctly and if you have the right team. But your DPS will vary with your team. Hence why the high-end meta, there's only a couple people that can do that, or a couple groups, I should say, that can do that, because, well, not only do you have the same team, but you also have to have the same builds, which that that investment factor does get pretty stupid. And as much as I try to help as much as I can, but for something that was hot then and not now, if I would have gotten into building up the ships that needed all those traits from the special ships, and then all of a sudden to not use it now, I would have regretted it. But I knew I would have regretted it. That's why I didn't do it. So. Like there are episodes where Mariner being cynical led her in more trouble. Yeah. Who was next? Zaldi. We'll go to Zaldi. And then after we'll do some Pewz caps. That's what we're going to do. Before I head off to Dragon Ball, we're going to do some Pewz. So Red Alert, and then whatever. And I might just take out the Audi today. To spread the love around. Take that. Da-da-da. Funny enough, Discovery Season 1 got me invested. Not so interesting on understand negativity around the dislike. Yeah, I Picard's my captain, but I don't necessarily like Picard, right? But I love the ships that has come from it, so kind of washes out for me. I enjoyed TOS too. Charm. Right, so they live those years. Star Trek always educate people. Yep, and it kind of mirrors the times, right? So I try not to look too much into it. If I watch something and I enjoy it, I enjoy it. That's it. There's nothing. I don't look for the deeper meaning at times. If it's obviously something that I can grab from it, I will. But I'm not going to analyze every nook and cranny of a show and just like bash on it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't watch it. Period. Point blank. Seeing what ship will be the Voyager. That is interesting. And I was surprised how many episodes that one have. Even I believe it's the same length as Lower Decks. But again, maybe it's because it was Nickelodeon that it was that long. Methinks Discovery 1 tried too hard to be DS9. As much as I like the actress Sonequa in Walking Dead and other things that she's done, the whole, well, geez, I can get more deal from this too. The whole how they did Burnham, they should have just made her a captain. Like, they just start off with the captain. I wish they've also not used the Discovery. Make the Walker the main hero ship, and then when they go to the future, Discovery. Refit, you know? Yeah. Speaking of Voyager, I watched some episodes today to celebrate. Ah, nice. I always like watching the pew-pew scenes from Endgame. Especially when the Voyager puts the armor on and literally takes out a Borg in one green torpedo. According to Trek Central, they are thinking it could be long-range science vessel refits. Oh, really? Interesting. That's it, right? Because everything else is done there. You can give me some Zenny, please. That'd be great. A couple more offers that we can do here. Submit that. 2 by them. I think I can put one more offer in there. So that could be from, what's your name? Mary Grace. Now, in theory, track a series that follows someone who may have been interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping if the Pathfinder class. I mean, another stow ship going into, Star Trek is just awesome, right? Nick, look. All right. Oh, not that Mary. The other one. the other one, I agree with you. Stow S1 setting is way too advanced. It should have. It's a spore drive. Silly. Use that info. Yeah, to save Voyager. Yeah, that's just. I get the whole, trying to revamp stuff, but sometimes you just gotta. What positive feedback? How much positive feedback do they need for all the stuff that they actually gave us what we want for them to realize, oh, they probably just like stuff from before, but just a little revamped, not like overly revamped, If that makes sense. Grace, that's who I want to go on. How many characters do you have, Triz? I have 19 that I fully use. Okay, sorry. I have 19 that are 65, and then these 5 here that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with overall. Some of them I just did for the for the revamp tutorials. Some of them were an experiment. This one definitely was this one might be my next project to kind of build up to somewhat a level of something, which is my Klingon Federation cap. But yeah. How many characters do you have? Was there some retcon making Paris the same guy? That I'm not sure. I'm taking out the T6 Temple Con. Nice. Voyager didn't even faster than warp technology to get home. True. Considered a failure because it only worked with Stamets. Right. And the actual tardigrade stuff too. Yeah. The whole thing was classified. I love how they say, just let's classify it, let's just not talk about it. Okay. Sure. Prodigy, the Protostar, amazing ship. I mean, it seems like it could, right? I was surprised how small it was. And, it would be nice to have that stuff come into here as well. I wouldn't get the Protostar. I think I made a decision that, yeah, it's just not a ship for me. But it would just be nice to have it here. And again, with what they're doing with the event campaigns, all one needs to do is just be patient. And you know what? You can actually get any ship you want now in game here. After 1 year event campaign, and that's what? Actually, it's not even 1 year event campaign. I think I already was able to get the prize on my console account after 4 events, maybe 3.5 events, because I did the event up to the claiming of the prize up until the very end daily. So Talos, Steve Crew, could be another different space organization like Starfleet, something like Special Division. Focus one more type of times Starfleet can't venture. Discovery was accused of ripping off this. Oh, I remember that. I saw that, Ryan. That was absolutely hilarious. It's like, it was so uncanny. It literally, you have to say it ripped it off. You just have to say it. You can't say it, it was accused of. No, they did. 13 characters, 1 of each recruit, and I have 8 bed. Main ROM, I have a level 6 character for opening weapons packs. Oh, nice. There you go. Less than me. From a different space organization prefer Window Bridge. Yeah. Light Cruiser is a great ship. 100%. Discovery ripped a lot of things. I mean, there's always going to be a fact with anything, right? There's always going to be a factor of borrowing this idea, concept, whatever. But that one was to the T. When I saw, was it Midnight's Edge? I think it was Midnight's Edge that showed the what that indie game was. It was literally like I was seeing Discovery stuff. So it was, yeah, that was ripped. Mirror universe, but an effort. Yeah, no, I wish we get more Kelvin stuff too. To another ship. Yeah. And when you think about it, there are some concepts in both Discovery and Tardigrade are freakishly similar to Dune. on Discovery, the Emerald Chain fight was amazing. I give you that. Yeah, and again, that's anything that, like what I said before. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I have not watched Discovery. I've watched maybe the first 2 episodes, a couple clips here and there. Other than that, it's not for me. But I'm glad it's there, and I respect it because from it, we got Strange New Worlds. From it, we got the new revamped Enterprise, and a bunch of awesome ships too that we have here in game as well. So, you know, I can't be mad at it. But some people are literally mad at it. It's like, man, it's just a show. Easy, you know? Using stuff from oversized, creepy crawly travel. Yeah. All right, so that is done. Let me go on to Zed. And we're going to do a red alert. We'll Pewz for a bit here and then chill out a little bit more. My favorite scene and ending last one Discovery was when the scope. Yeah, that was great, Dwayne. You gave us space toy. I wish I had that sound command or that trigger. I don't have it anymore. Oh, still can't get over the Emerald Chain. Fire, Imperial Star Destroyer. I actually like the look of that ship. I think that was one of the coolest ships that we've gotten. Unique, I should say. Very unique. So, again, story. Proper Americani. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Zed. ICO TFO. So guess what? We're gonna do an ICO TFO. Let me just make sure all of his space stuff is ready because I have not used him in a while. If anyone wants to join us, just let us know. We'll be doing the red alert, and then we'll probably do an ICO, and then from there just Pewz whatever. It does not matter. I'll join for a bit. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Alternative, awesome. I think that's a full crew there. And then if anyone else wants to join, we'll just kind of cycle in and out. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll meet somewhere where we can all form up. I guess a safe space is Romulus. New Romulus. So if you want to have some shelfies as well, we can do that there too. Sphere of Influence.
Engage.
Hit that. Let's go. There you go. Transfer right into the Earth. Alternative, do I have your ad handle? We'll meet above. The last time we went to the opposite side, we'll meet above. That's also a good shot with all the 3 suns you can see. Yes. Oh, Oaken. Jeez. Should have it then. Perfect. I'm gonna have to put that as a setting here. I want to see more Gorns, Cations. Yeah, no, that'd be a thing. It's there for them to use, right? Maybe just ripping off Dune target grade games because ripping off same. Yeah. Again, ideas are always, you know, borrowed and then just recycled and reused and. All right, so we got Waldo, and it won't let me. You know, for some reason, it will not let me invite from chat anymore. I always have to go here. Olkin. Where's Olkin? Olkin. Just in case Olkin can... Alternative, can you... I don't see your thing here. Can you type in chat what your ad handle is, please? Please. Please. I always have to invite it from there, from the friends list. It's so weird. Exotic. Where's exotic? There you are. Why do you keep... And then Waldo. Oh yeah, I should have that. Wait, old kid? That's a... That does look familiar. I'm not seeing it. Here. Just in case. ACEXERO1. You all ready for... Okay. We are. So why can't I find you? No, I want you... There you go. Where are you? Well, let's try to find you. Search. Oh, there. It says you're offline. Is that right? Or you're logging in? Poor Daniels, he always gets the punches. A lot to face Mills. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I was like, huh? It's okay. All good, all good. We're not in a rush. We're in our Pewz mode, and yes! Yes! I apologize for any nerding out. It's gonna happen. Y'all should know that by now. Especially when we have a fleet formation like this. Ooh, so nice. So pretty. Oh, they need to fix that skin. But we're using the OG. Oh, my dear Lord, that looks so good. Oh. Exotic. Don't make me laugh. Only when I'm laughing or I'm like really like catching my breath do I ever get my coughs anymore, which I'm thankful for. There you are, Olkin. So alternative, right? Alternative, yeah. There you go. Let's get you in here. Kabam. Loading is long. Yeah. Look at that. There's one tactical. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Let us just check something quickly here. Traits. Madoofs. Madoofs. Trigger extra bridge officer ability after using one. Sure. I don't remember putting that there, but sure. And why am I missing something here? Engineering team, Ox the Bat, the one. Kima site I have there. Torp spread is... Why is Torp spread here? Oh, manual trigger. Stupid. Duh. Suppression, merging power. Oh. Oh, no, it's there. And suppression tractor beam is there. Why is there a gap there? Whatever. We're gonna find out. Sounds so broken. They don't work here. 32 ships, outfit ship. Toilet ship blood? Yep. Sweet. It's a full fed ship. Alright, let's go. Red alert. Let's go to red alert. Let's go to the red alerts. Where'd it go? Did I just go by it? There you go. Hit that!
Engage.
Woohoo! This should be over pretty quick. Yeah. I do feel like I want to go back to the Yorktown skin, because I do like that skin. And it's supposed to be the current one. Alright, let's go.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching, bearing 184, Mark 7.
Weapons hot, deflectors to full.
I'm sorry. I love hearing that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I make my own sounds.
Right shields failing. 4 shields failing.
Kabam. Torps. Torps for days. Ooh.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Dispersal pattern, Sierra. And fire.
Target's shields have failed.
Go.
Floor shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Ooh. Good Pewzins. Undine. You need some Undine marks, sir. GG. Thank you. What does that make our progress? That gives us what? 7. Okay, 3 more days. Perfect. Poi fact. Red alarm in Packwood. I actually do have that sound alert. Maybe the next lockbox ship will be the Packwood Club ship. Why so long? Oh, you know, we're optimized for fun. Sometimes the longer the battles is fun for me. Sometimes, but there are other times that I like to make pixels go boom. You want to hear it? We can probably play it here. Hold on. Where are my sounds? Red alarm, is that what we called it? Did I call it LD? Red alarm? No. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go.
Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm!
Like, I should make that my red alert, but maybe not. Bubble Vanity, nice. Something with the Texas class could be amazing. I'm still not 100% on the Texas class, but if anything, it's made an option for me to use purple torpedo, to use the dark matter quantum torpedo. So I still, it still doesn't look right to me, but it's there if we want to max out the performance a little bit more with that. I'm using Numeri Shield as Vanity. Nice, look nice. Yeah, haven't seen that in a while. Oh ho ho, we got a Shelfie. Woohoo! I likes. Some people complain about LD making the Packwoods a threat, but wasn't the whole point? It's dangerous. I'm missing something, it seems. Yeah, no, it just changes it up, I think, really. Like, why not? Why not make them a threat? I don't see reason not making them a threat. Make them a threat. The Strider class in game Star Trek Legacy. Oh, wow. See, I'd like to see some ships that came from there, too, as well. All right, ICO TFO, let's go. Let's do... What's it called? Gateway. Gateway? Gateway. Gateway. Ta-da! 40k skin of the Star Trek. Not sure what that reference is, but it sounded funny for some reason in my head. It sounded Zapani. Ooh, I can actually replace this with Valkyrie fighters, can't I? Ooh, I should do that. Oh, Warhammer? Oh, okay. Yeah, Nick likes that game. Greenskins don't kill us. Excuse me. Goo. Goo. All right, we'll just go to the closest side that we're at. So myself will go.
The invasion of Kronos has begun.
Let's see. How about me? Oh, no. So myself, Waldo, and alternative will go right. Dwayne and Exotic left, please. Yeah, like it was pointed out in the pack lids joke, and maybe pack lids are at least smart enough. And you know, the threat that they pose is, it actually makes sense, right? They're not so smart that they just sort of just do whatever they want, and that just makes them dangerous. No regard for safety, no regard for whatever, they just do it, right? And in doing so, yeah, it makes it dangerous. Juggle, juggle, juggle.
Herald reinforcements are inbound. The shipyard is secure. The starbase is secure.
Nicely done. That's your master time for next ship. Nice.
The troop transports have entered orbit and will start land.
Barnas. We're on the flagship today. I will stay somewhere here. I will hit spacebar somewhere in the middle.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Did I not hit that? Oh, someone got already. I'll stay near planet side.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation.
Or that Nazi ship, and it looks like a green dragon with a sword. Could you imagine if we got that ship here? That looks like a not serious ship. But why not have fun with it, right? I say go out like Eagle Moss did. Get every ship that was ever in Star Trek and just put them in here.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their
I mean, that obviously didn't work out for them, but... Oh, I forgot I put my torp spread here on manual fire for me. Oops. See, and this mechanic needs to be implemented in all things that need us to trigger them. We can, when we actually activate it or whatever, close portals, even if we get shot, we should not be interrupted.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the
Swarm, I'm looking at you. Or at least one of you. And you know, with that said, even this year, the ships that I'm looking forward to seeing here in Stowe is, you know, obviously the Titan. I'm not sure if that would make it this year, though. That's... because we would see it Yeah, I probably would, I guess. Active lower decks are not afraid of embracing more ridiculous stuff. Yeah, I'm for it. You know, and I guess one of the favorite characters that have come to enjoy watching is Tendi. I say Tendi, Rutherford, Boimler, then Mariner is kind of the order that I put them in of my faves.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
So there's of course, the Titan I'm waiting for. What else? Might be that other ship that Admiral Buck was talking about. It also got made into Picard. It's kind of hard to think of what else really in terms of from the show, because I already got the Excel, got the Sagan. The crossover's going. Yo, that's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to that crossover and see what ridiculousness that they have. And Silver said, you know, Silver Metal Tavern is someone that we interviewed here on the bridge, who is an assistant editor for Strange New World. Said it's going to be a good show, and I believe him because, you know, anything that he said was good turned out to be awesome. Other than Hammer's death, can make just anything, even itself. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, this is not real, right? It's like we get worked over. You know, I have to check myself at times. Like, we get worked over these things, and it's like we don't really need to, because it's not real. Tendi, she warp of Vortex. Yeah, that episode where she was pulling off the whole the Orion thing, the DS9 episode, I like that. Concept of organized crime, the planet was exactly like Era Mafia. Yeah, I never watched TOS at all as well. TNG is where I got in. She was pretty empowered, and she's kind of like suppressing that too, right? Because she didn't want to be known for the Orion stuff, but no, there's spunk, there's charisma in her voice, you know. Mariner is just too much. Boimler, his screams are becoming just awesome. His little fanboy moments, I love them. Fanboy away. And Rutherford, he's just that episode where he had of where he was up against his old self. I like that episode. One of my favorite episodes. Made me feel the feels. Favorite character? Nice. Yeah, she's good. Like Tendi does have a natural talent to be a pirate. Yeah, no, it's, you know, and I hope they kind of expand on that, you know, and makes her more, like when they did that episode 2 of the movie, Paradoxus, Part 2, and she was made captain, she was loving it, and all that stuff. She's becoming, again, one of the characters that's being developed really well. Are we done? Oh, we're done. We done.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching. Bearing 184, Mark 7.
It's always the same coordinates. Always the same coordinates. Well, that didn't last long. Oh, I need to put that console on the ship. The Excelsior console on the ship, because why not? That should garner some attention when your when your beam overload is thawing up. GG. GG.
Our troops have landed.
And thank you, that got rid of, not rid, but one of my pen nevers done. One of the Pindebers. It's just a pretty ship. Mariner and Boimler were very alike, except Mariner's kind of like top. Last Airbender, yeah. Tough, yeah. I watched Last Airbender a couple times there. Mr. Spencer himself, we were talking about you. What happened? How you doing, sir? Rutherford, it's a plot twist. Amazing. Found out what happened. Yeah, Rutherford arc is pretty complete, except he's lost. Like, yeah. What's his name? Badgie. Last thing we saw there. That little scene there was a Badgie. Mr. Badgie. That's gonna be interesting. See what they do that. AKA Daddy Issue. That's funny. Daddy Issues. Calling it Waldo, thank you so much for the Pewz, sir. I appreciate. Spencer, make Triz use his endeavor points. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you, Waldo, for the Pewz. I appreciate. I'm glad we got some in. Let's warp out of here.
Ensign, take us out of here. Maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
All right.
Engage.
Okay, let's go check to see what Mr. Casual sent us. Probably another emoji of him saying the two words I don't like him saying. What is... Why would you send me that? What? What? Like why? Would like to see Badgie in stow. Well, we have a sweater. We have a sweater that has him on it. Does that count? That would be hello. Could you imagine if they did an AI of some sort or whatever? Yeah, to have Badgie here, that'd be hilarious. Just listen. Oh God.
Jenny, a blonde girl, came skipping home from school one day. Mommy, we were counting today, and all the other kids could only count to 4, but I counted to 10. Very good, said her mother. Is it because I'm blonde? Jenny asked. Yes, it's because you're blonde, said the mommy. The next day Jenny came skipping home from school. Mommy, she yelled. We were in gym class today, and when we all showered, all the other girls had flat chests, but I have these. And she lifted her tank top to reveal a pair of 30.
Dude! What am I listening to? Oh my God. Combat pet. That's some dark humor in the game. Dark humor. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. What?
6 C's. Very good, said her embarrassed mother. Is it because I'm blonde, mommy? No honey, it's because you're 24.
Oh my God. It's... Oh. Who sent you that? Don't tell me you're watching TikToks, Spencer. Ooh, there's a little lens flare going on. Oh, okay. What else we got here? So we lost Waldo. Did anyone want to join us for some Fusion? And actually, like, I do have to grab that ship. I would like to put that console on here. Let's see what though? I guess I gotta make that one. Oof. You know, I would replace a Genesis seat for that one, I guess. We need a peanut humper! Yes, hamper, yes! That would be pretty cool. It is, oh, you want to join us? Let's go. Let's go. Add you my friend list here as well, if you don't mind. ANN. Oh, Anitol? Is that it? Right? Anitol? I'm so getting blind. Oops. Am I typing that wrong? Or one and oh, or one. Okay, just like me. So at NITAIL1. Good night. That was it? Oh, okay. Good night. Good night, Spencer. Thanks for stopping by.
Live long and prosper.
Am I spelling that wrong? Oh, sorry. And jeez, I'm so blind. Sorry. I have my glasses on, and I still can't read that. Jeez. AITAIL. What? ANNITAI1? Oh wait, no, jeez. There you go. Oh wait, no. What? Why is that not showing? ANNITAIL at ANNITAIL. Why do you keep saying unknown user? Can you message me at tryzeo1? Send me a message, please. And a lot of DLC in the current story heavily features V'ger. I would like to think, Ryan, that the next story arc is going to be Borg. Or come over to where we're at here and... Because I'm not trying to search for you, I want to add you as a friend, and I can't, for some reason... at ANNITAIL, right? With a 1, maybe? I have no idea. Sleepy and my English is worse than usual. No, that's fine. Here, send me a private message here. Again, I don't know what it's doing, but no need to say sorry. We're working through it. We're going to work through it. Then at least I'll have you here in my. I mean, I don't know what else I'm doing wrong here. Unless I'll copy that. Oh, jeez. Oh, Triz, you boomer. You absolute bloody boomer. I have no idea what I typed wrong. Next story arc will include proper playable. I feel like they said doing a new type HUD would not be thing is sort of difficult for them, which I hate to say. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick map change because, of course, you're not gonna be here on my friends list. So give me a sec. But before I do that, I see another ship join us, and we can do this. Da-da-da-da-da. Or that. I'm okay with that. Little lens flare. Take off the HUD. Do a little bit of that action. Oh wait, let me go forward a little bit. Watch. Everyone then goes a little lower in frame. We get some lens flare going on. And ta-da! Works. There you go. And I didn't even have to switch. Perfect. Perfect. Got to Ryan, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Live long and prosper.
Haves a good night. Okay. So, we're gonna go here, and yeah, like I said, we're gonna go see some Borg. We're gonna see some Berg. Actually, while I do that, maybe I should. I still have to do my daily on the console. Maybe I can do that at the same time, maybe. Because once you do the swarm, it's pretty much like autopilot. Ish autopilots. And we need like new Borg TFOs too as well. That would be nice.
The situation is grim. All it
Like I said, I've always wanted a TFO where it's a historical recreation. Amimi, are you getting a map transfer error? Or are you in with us now? Because if you are, like, just leave the system. Seems to be a good boss. Yep. Wolf 359. Yep.
scanning the nanite transfer.
I still don't see you in here for some reason.
Additional data is available.
Map transfer, yeah. So just go hit the abort mission and your top right map. Like actually exit the system where you're at.
Nanite probes can repair.
That should get you here.
Stop that.
So transwarp out of there. You go. You probably had like 10 million.
Scanning the nanite transfer. Gone. Additional data is available.
Pay attention to me.
The probe is closing in on the transfer. Destroy it.
Ta-da! Kablamo!
Sensors confirm that the transfer.
It's just something about fighting the Borg, you know? Just makes it fun. And maybe because were meant to be like the most feared enemy we're going up against. Punt Borg. Nice punt in the aft. Nice punt in the aft. All right, next test. Look at that. Dwayne's Strange New Worlds Connie. Looks pretty darn good. Looks pretty good. Good night, Triz. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Oh, Space Boy, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. In regards, of course, to Mrs. Space Boy.
Live long and prosper.
Do 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 do. And a Seneca. There you go. That's quite the fleet. Oh, Valkyrie. Yeah, I need to put those fighters here on this ship, just cause. All right, let's head out. Let's head out. Is that what causes it, Dwayne? That lovely bug? Or sorry, feature? That bitch, or... There's a galaxy light here, what's that? The Hiawatha. Ooh, look at that. We're almost done our Pendevers. Who's Kirov? Oh, intriguing. Hello. Would you like to join the Pewz? Might have to cycle, but we'll get you in there if you want to join the Pewzans. Get some action in there. Can drop off. Let's see if he wants to. Sometimes he's here just to have fun. Fleet Seneca, nice. Yeah, I decided not to get that ship or the bundle. I just got the Norway. My loadout's effed up. Okay, no problem. Let us know when that is up and going. Then we'll get at least 1 or 2 in with you. We'll do some really quick ones here. We're probably going to be about 1, a little bit after that. Are you rate my Miranda class? You mean the kit bash that you did there? Oof. This map always has a nice glow to it. Let's see here. Where is it? We'll do it later. Oh, yeah, it's all right. I'll have a look at it again. Go to your closest cube. That's all I can say. Jeez, Zodic, just calm down.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Look at that. Very excelente. And done.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
We'll have a look at when we get back to New ROM. Ta-da! GG. Yeah, just a reminder, everyone, tomorrow, please do the mission Hearts and Minds. Yeah, I've not done that mission in so long. One of the weirdest missions, too. Like, it has like a nice shine here whenever we're here. A very nice shine. Oops. Whoopsie. Or we can have a look at it here. Let's see. What did you end up doing here? Okay, so the Reliant nacelles, you got some of the turrets off of the, not the Bozeman, but the fleet version of it, the Miranda, and then the Reliant also roll bar. It works. It's the profile is very squat, so I like it. What phasers are you using on it, or weapons, I should say? Soyuz, thank you. What weapons do you have on that bad boy? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, that fleet pick. Love it. Love it, yes. Alright, let's head out. Let's hit that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, exotic, how exotic? Intriguing, how's your loadout doing? Or Terran phaser array, 3 HC and 2 blue. Yeah, that works. Because those mounted weapons you have underneath the saucer, right? Yeah, I see how that could work. That can work. Good to go? Alright, let's if you don't mind exotic, we'll grab intriguing here. And I saw you log off there. To news, you are switching, or what is actually? Well, wait. Let me do something quickly. Ouch. Be right back. Just quickly. I need to stretch the old man legs. Oh. Do something quick here. What did I do here? 128, 140, 41. Sure that's saved. There you go. All right, sorry about that. That's also blowing my nose, jeez. It's actually gotten cold here. Like this last couple of days was actually really foggy here in the city. Alright. I pick Lion Torpedo because... Shoot, arrow. Yeah, that works. Master Dudes! Get here, you guys already killed Triz. No! Master Dude, hello, sir.
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Game... Yeah? I think we lost Tadiz there, so... I don't see them on. To-dos, are you still there, or... Like I said, I saw you kind of log off there. I don't see you here. How you doing, Master Dude? Oh, need to go. Oh, sorry. There you go. Duh. Sorry, I missed that. Have a good night, to-dos.
Live long.
Actually, we're good. We can still keep everyone on here. So we'll just do this politely. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. And then we'll grab. We'll grab intriguing. Coverts until the economy bash are nice. Ship doing pretty good, enjoying what's left of the day off. How are you doing? Good! I still have maybe send on Trizander Discord. I still have I'm still on holidays, so I'm actually enjoying it. I had to just use today to kind of still get some sleep in because I was so freaking wiped still from staying up last week. My body doesn't recover so quick there anymore as we get older. All right, I think we're good to go, right? We're good to go still. Exotic, you're still with us? Intriguing, your build is good to go. No mishaps, no features. Yeah, actually, that was the first configuration I used when I first saw the Discovery Connie. ICER tuned? Oh, okay, you just... like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm just going to change tunes. Just going to change tunes. So let's see what other shenanigans we can get in here to... well, we haven't seen her, so we know who we want to see. Excuse me. All right. So, where are we going here? I'll go left. How about the two Odysseys go left and everyone else right? How's that? The two Odysseys. Yes. So we're gonna place Stowe on on both bridges here. Just to I'm gonna AFK more the other one, but well, no, I'm not gonna AFK it, but I'll shoot a couple things. I just need the progress there. And then, yeah, we'll end off on the Undine Battle Zone.
You will become one with the Borg.
Did I put my thing on? No. Wow, if he... No! What are you talking about? I'm gonna contribute. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. Go over there. Oh. Guess it would help if I get that nano generator down.
This how we go, Captians. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Never AFK a match, only Spencer them. I mean, that is, yeah. Is that the new term that we're using? Master Dude? We Spencer?
We're picking up some strange
I like it. I like it. No one. Oh, okay, good. Bye. Where are you going? There you go. GG.
scimitar has been destroyed.
I normally it's AFK stuff that I go into alone. Oh. Let's get a little bit of a nice little view on that, shall we? Sponsoring a match is when you make it private to your phone, do anything except cloak and run away. AFK publicly, let's use them. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's do this. Let's get up a little bit up here. Just a little. So we can get everyone in the shot. And we can take a selfie. Ooh, planet side. I love it. Look at that. Yes! Yeah. Sorry. That glow sometimes just looks pretty good. Dwayne, are you out, sir? Tonight's client. Thank you so much for hanging out, Dwayne. Have a good one.
Live long and prosper.
Master Dude, should I play that? Will I get in trouble? I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Because that's like longer than 30 seconds. You might get... Yeah, I don't... Let's not. Let's not even risk it. As soon as I play it, just like boot it off of YouTube. Alright, let's go. Let's hit her and go see the Queen, shall we? I wish YouTube weren't a stickler for copyright protection. Yeah. But you know, in all honesty, and you know, I say this lovingly, it does give a different sort of vibe, feel while we're here. And it's good. And my heart is thanking me for it, I think. My heart's be like, yeah, that you could use a a breather here and there. You can use a breather here and there. So it's not as, you know, I don't find myself letting sound commands go off while trying to hold a conversation. We can get straight into it, and not that it's wrong. It's just, you know, again, I know some people don't like going on Twitch, and some people don't like going on YouTube, or some people do both. I know Waldo's always been an advocate for me to go on YouTube more, and I do want to. Less of a party, more of a gathering. I mean, yeah. Like yes and no. All right. Where is your... Who'd we lose? We lost Dwayne, right? We had room for one more if someone wanted to join. For a couple more. We have a couple more left in us. It's about 1 o'clock right now. We're still going to be going to Kakarot, and that'll actually be on Twitch, so... I don't know, we get the best of both worlds, right? We get to meet captains both on both platforms. I'm down. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, now that you're here, okay, let us... So bring. Are you gonna bring your big guns? Are you bringing the big guns, or is this more of a an alternate tune that needs? Oh, geez, like right here. Not big guns per se, more still improving. Okay, problem. No problem. I was gonna say is I'll try to keep you guys alive if you want to do HSE. Notice I said try. Oh, it's up to you. No, you don't. If you want to stay there, it's okay. No, I was just throwing that out there. That's all I was doing. Throwing that out there. Doesn't matter if you want to stay on that tune. Sorry, rip my butt out. It's bugged. Oof. That's always fun. That's always fun. Okay, well, if Master Dude's gonna switch, bring your big. No, I don't say you don't have to bring your big guns. Just know, captains, we're going to HSC. Okay, our strategy here is we're going to go work from the front to back. Stay close to me as much as I can. I will try to keep the threat on me. Again, keyword try. But before we start, even rip y'all. Rip y'all. Guess I'm stuck with the usual. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with the usual. I like my usual McDonald's meal, so. Da, 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 da. Yes, I've been taking shelfies the whole time, so. What is a Master Dude? There you are. Well, I like Kelvin's ship. Nothing can best my beautiful Valorite cruiser. Hey, Dad, we all have our favorites, right? I mean, here right now, oof, that Excelsior 2 is really... it's really just fun flying Excelsior 2. You know, and the Sagan... heck, I love my Parliament. Not even the best ship out there, but I love it. I'd say I love it more than the California class, even though the California class performance-wise probably does better in Stowe, but I couldn't care less. Let me know when everyone's ready. Making sure our loadouts are all saved and all that feature beautiful stuff. Ready? That can be Malon. That's nothing wrong with that. Server not responding. 1 sec. Yeah, no problem. And there goes and there goes Master Dude. Bye. Ta-ta. Ta-ta for now. Gotta love it when you get an SNR and just boom. Bye. Delta we're getting. Bam. See? Even got that done at the same time. Give Master Dude a couple seconds, a couple minutes here to get sorted. And then we'll go see the Queen. Again, stay close, but still rip y'all. Oof. Gah, it's hideous. Which one? Oh, he's got the Dumbo. He's got the Dumbo. I mean, if I were to, I guess that would be my best performing ship right now too. I think of all the ships I have, it is that. It's the Dumbo. It would be the Dumbo. We'll see. We will see. Like, there's no angle where that looks good. There's just no angle. There's nothing. It's a tabletop. Like, you can literally place your ship on top of it, and it's a stand. Oh, really, Master? Why do you? Why? Nunny. Just nunny. 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 Oh, jeez. Like, you did that on purpose, too. Like, you knew. He's like, yeah, I knew. Alright, again, we're working our way front to back. Keep it close. Threatening stance on spam bar. Here we go. Why did I slow down? Jeez. Watch them warp core breaches. I'm gonna head to the center, right on top of the Queen. Oh wait, intriguing. Are you in a tank as well? Because you're probably tanking a lot better than I am. This master dude's having a beautiful time. Some fun things over here.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Oh, what happened there?
Resistance is futile.
What happened? No. Sorry. Did she feedback pulse? I thought. Oh. I died from corporate. Yeah, it happens.
This is not the end.
Like, I'm surprised I survived that. Because usually with the tank builds, it's energy, and I jinxed myself as soon as you typed it too, probably. Dang, I had server not responding. Oh, really? Oof. So we'll blame that one. I saw intriguing. What happened intriguing? Sorry. I'm not sure if you're running a tank or not, but it felt like I wasn't really getting any heat. So I'm like, you probably have the better tank. Which is okay. Which is okay. Oh, Mickey! Hi, Mickey! Hi, Mickey! Oh, Mickey! Not tank? Oh, okay. Cool. Because I saw most, so you were taking some there because your shields are off the most of the time there. Master Dude shields was up somehow. I was like, oh. It's like, oh, wow, someone's... I thought the Enterprise was shot dead. Or dead. That thing went kaboom. Kablooey. Oh, the other audio wants to be in the shot, so there you go. GG. Let's head. Let's head. Let us head. Right, and that should actually take us off the cooldown of ISC if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm like, why is everything red? Ulkin, it says, cannot queue with more than 50 items in his overflow bin. Triz attack in 65%. Hey, I'll take that. Especially with a sort of with this ship having torpedo fore and aft. I'll take it. I'm like, why are we? Did we get like all banned? Oh, not banned. Timed out or something? And Olkin, clear up some space, sir. You're saying I need to clear up my inventory? No. Olkin does. Well, I probably need to as well. Okay, let's not. This is not about me. But I do have inventory issues here. Look at all this stuff here. I don't know what. No. Why is there stuff missing here? Oh, that's right. I got new inventory space and then all this stuff got ran. Because usually my kit modules are at the bottom here on this tune. It's a little messy. Hope I didn't get SNR on ISE. Are you still... Sorry. No, you know what? No, I'm not. Proud of it. Look at that. There you go. Here we go. We should be off it. Yeah, we are. Ears, wheeze, go. So this is not a stole run, okay? We don't have a scimitar here, so... Old classic left to right, triggered by them. Him and my Klingon are probably the worst at this point. My fault, I'm hoarding items there, just won't stack them. I know the pain, or I won't say pain, but I know what you're going through. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. That aft. Yes. Sorry. Oh, threatening stance. This is the Kobayashi.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data is available.
Whoa! What happened? What happened, Masters? Fail. On the tank. Sorry.
The nanite probe can repair the transformers. Stop that.
I don't see Master respawning. Oh, dang it. If it is so that you don't get AFK'd, maybe, yeah, there you go. I was about to say just depart because this is a private anyway, so. Looks like ISP on your end is not having fun tonight.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data is available. The probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
GG. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Census confirmed that the transport.
Twas good. Well, maybe not for Master Dude, but GG. G's to the G. Did you get? Another one, or I'd introduce Hakai, but you know, Sam. How's it going?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Again, I'd attack you. Oh, jeez. Oh, we'll be going to Twitch soon here, Sam. I still have a couple levels to get to 150 at least and try to challenge Frieza, so... Because in my mind, I'm not fully done the DLC until I finish that last battle and get to the max level of that one. At least, of that DLC. GG. That was, other than, like I said, I think Olkin almost died there a second. Eric Cool, Captain, how are you?
Captain on the bridge.
Good evening, or good day. I will just say good day. That covers everything. So there you go. Let's warp out. We got one. You know what? We'll do one more, then I'll finish off with my Pendevers. But then, like I said, I'm going to transfer over to YouTube, to Twitch for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Had the ability AFK, do quick heal. Oh, really? Nice. Is that the console from the Walker? They still been keeping hush on 13. No new information yet, other than the 2 ships that we know are going to be in there. Riz! Hello!
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Image factors. Okay, yeah. I sees. All right, let's do one more. Get another Pewz in at least here with Master Dude, and we'll do the one that is very highly contested right now, or very powerful situational console. Yeah, I'd love another chance at the Jirok. Yeah, they need to give a chance for newer players to access the previous Alliance ships, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just... Oh. Well, you're still here, so if you log back on, you should log back on here. And I think, Sam, a blog will be releasing tomorrow that'll have the information of the new ship, because the blog that was leaked said we'll find out what the ship is going to be later on this stream. So, well, that being said, well, even though that was released Friday, that was meant for their stream day, which is Tuesdays. Winchers, you still doing okay? Yeah, no, I ran today. Other than it being a little cold, it was fine. I'd like to think that my cardio did not get worse. So, and then yesterday too, I for the 2-hour volleyball training sessions, doing suicide runs, doing full-on, really rarely taking any rests. Had, you know, running a class and today's run. I think I was doing good. I was doing pretty okay. Anyone here? Or? There you go. Admiral and kids hopefully improving. Yeah, so the kids are good. They've been good for a couple of weeks now. The wife's cough is settling down, but it is getting better. Thank you for asking. When I laugh too much, you know, it's there still, but a stuffy nose happens. But again, the temperature did kind of change today, and it was kind of colder this evening when I was running. So, but definitely feel a lot better. Like, it felt iffy there for a bit. Like, not iffy to the point like I couldn't breathe or anything, just like, man, I just didn't feel like I was gonna get any better. That's the first time I've ever really felt that. We were watching some DS9 on free service, but really enjoying it. Glad fans are proving along. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate the checkup. It was, like I said, it was a very, very weird time. Like I'm not taking my puffer anymore, so that's a thing. I haven't feel the need that I need it, so. I know I extended the use. I was only supposed to use it for like 2 weeks, but I think I went to like 3 weeks up till last week. But it's almost done now. How's Sam tonight? You working again? We're gonna be heading, like I said, we're heading over to Kakarot after, so. Hey, guys. Stop it. And lunch break? Nice. Let me check on my mom. She got a virus. She struggled a bit. She's better. Hopefully, Mommy Triz. Oh. Jeez. Sorry to hear. Yeah, my mom is doing good. She never got sick. My dad's kind of the one that's... He's doing good. Like I mentioned, we got the news that his health is somewhat deteriorating, but I mean, all we can do is just, you know, take it a day at a time and do what we can when we're asked to and help out where we can. Am I even firing on anything? There you go. Go over there. Oh, wait. No, there's 2 gravels going on here. I'm like, yeah, man, I have to be the mother and the family dude, like, it's telling Riz to keep him take care of it. Yeah. More? Where? Boom.
Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I didn't have threatening stance on, did I? Guys, what are you doing? Mocha! Stop it. Bunnies are going crazy. Stop it. What is Mocha doing? Chasing the other girls. That's not my fault, is it, Master Dude? It's... All right, the house smoke. Hi, Robin. Loco, what are you doing? Para kang loco. I've been estimating for like 100. Oh, jeez. I mean, you could have said it was my fault and I would have believed you.
Roosevelt was in need of aid. Can you draw up some of those enemy ships?
What is that? Oh, Max, what are you doing? Oh no. Something fell in his cage. Hold on. Sorry, one sec. Something fell in Max's cage. Caps, give me a second. Oh, we done. Okay, be right back.
That'll hold it for now. How much longer we can keep up with this kind of war?
What is that?
It was a good one. At least there will be a tomorrow.
Hey. Stop that. What are you doing? Sorry. The Admiral had to kind of help out too. Oh, jeez. Threatened to pick them up. Max leading back these. Picard! Hello, how are you doing, Cap?
Captain on the bridge.
I mean, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Okay, got the reward. Look at that. See ya. Caps, thanks for the Pewz. Thank you so much. We're just gonna finish off with our endeavors, and like I said, we're not really necessarily done streaming. Probably have another couple hours in Kakarot, but for that we're gonna go to Twitch. So, exotic, intriguing, Master Dude, Olken, thank you for that. We're gonna finish up with the what are we gonna call it? Where's that one? Fistful of core. No, what's that? Parapasum? No, the Where is it? Future Proof? Charbor? No, where is that? New Frontiers? There you go. So I don't have that one yet. Fear the Admiral's grip. I know. Gotta call it night. Master Dude, have a good night. Thank you so much.
Live long and prosper.
Finally, it fixed. Which one? Your loadout? Stand down from red alert there. We're not in read alert. I swear the bunnies would like eat anything. That's crazy. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, they got my vent. Go log out. There you go. And get that ready. Get that ready. We'll get this ready too as well. So yeah, we're still gonna be streaming on Twitch. Watching. 50. Oops.
The Sankethy fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more
150.
Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price.
Okay, Kapla. The Kapla. Okay, we just gotta do a couple torpedoes here. Nothing too crazy. I'll just end up here. Yeah, apparently, so one of the paper towels got into the cages, Max's cage, and I just kept like ripping stuff. I'm like, what's that? And then I see this big wall of like paper towel over him, him trying to get himself out of there. Bubs, you should be in bed. Go to bed now, Bubs. You got school tomorrow. You got school tomorrow. So yeah, probably gonna have some Stowe news come here tomorrow, Cap. So obviously we'll cover that. And Stowcast will probably be either this weekend or next. Hopefully this weekend, just so that we can. I'm still off, and we're gonna be working on the videos. Like I said, we got about 10 plus videos. If we can just get through 5 of them, which I got 2 planned to do tomorrow, we'll be good. Again, trying to make up for lost time there from last month and being sick there. And then see where this year leads us. You know, I'm, again, like we were kind of talking about earlier there, you know, for Stowe, all we want, all of us, is just for the, you know, the best. And sometimes we may sound like we're complaining a lot, but really it's just because we absolutely love this game and we wanted to, you know, to keep going. What, are my fighters going crazy there? Jeez. And it feels like it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back with the quality of life changes, and then bugs, and then nerfs, and. But you know, one of the other things too. Last year, Fleet Week. I hope they do something like that again. You know, for 50 years. I mean. The potential, again, the potential is there, right? Alternative in terms of there's so much Star Trek right now, and I don't want them to be kind of just caught sitting on their, you know, on their aft. Where, what if another Star Trek game stops by? I'm not saying it will, but sometimes the reason why I feel that things don't improve and or get done is they know that they're the only game in town, you know, and I don't think that's a way to kind of go about things. Since there isn't a lot of ship-based game, it doesn't have the same yeah, no, and again, it's still unique, right? And obviously there is a lot of things that you can only do in Stowe. Obviously, this is the only Star Trek online game in terms of an MMO. That's for Stowe, but an incredible game comes. Oof. But here's a question, right? And we kind of did touch on this too as well in one of the Stowecasts. Like, would we change? Would we? I don't think there'll be a full transfer, but we would be trying that game out. you know, because there's just so much invested in Stowe, right? That's the other thing too. This has a lot of time invested, not just from us, but from me, but like from everyone, you know, especially those who have really used real life resources. But I guess again, for me, coming from someone who only has played this as his first MMO, if this is the only thing I have to go by. There are plenty of people out there who play multiple MMOs, right, and sink multiple resources into that stuff. Of Cryptic going forward. Oof. Well, one thing's for sure, if they decide to do that, to do a Stowe 2, oof, there definitely will be a charge, a transfer charge, I should say, to get our stuff over there, if that is even a thing, if it gets to that point. You know, we might just be starting from, you know, from scratch, really. Okay, it's only 10 ships, nothing too terrible. We should get in our first pass here. No, someone else here. Dang it! I just want my other ships. Oh, sweet. Go, 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 go. No, 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 please. I just want to get, no. That captain also has defeat Indian ships in the battle zone. Should be coming out here. 2 more ships and boom. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get the one. Woohoo! Go, go, go. You can have the rest. Thank you. Bye. You have the rest. I know some people will not be happy, Triz, if that does indeed happen with players like you, the casual, those who have already left. Regardless, we're a long ways from that, right? Even if they announced it, it's just an announcement. We're talking about what? Like, what's that one game that's still under development that people are playing? Star Citizen? That's the one that Mixstud was talking about? With that one, right? Like, it's still in however many years that it's been sort of out in the, I'm not sure if this is the right term, the alpha stage or whatever it is, you know. And even if they did announce a Stowe 2, it'd be years. Problem if they didn't have a Final Fantasy from having to go revamps game coding, stupid. Yeah, Star Citizen is so expensive, makes Stowe look like like child's play, essentially. Yeah, I mean, again, we all love this game and only hope nothing but the best for it. So all I hope is that, you know, when it comes to the health of the game, that the powers that be really just take care of Stowe. Really just not only do it for the money, yes, but please the people that are supporting it, right? Like there's got to be a middle ground somewhere where money can be made, everyone can be happy, no game will probably be bug free like 100%, but if there are the infrastructure is in place that can support the game in such where you'll have devs be able to work on that, on new stories, on not always have to rely on getting a voice actor, all that stuff, because the potential, like you said there, Sam, is so great with all the Trek going on. I don't want them to only take advantage of the ships. Really, really carry the torch for Star Trek. Continue to carry that. And just like Al Rivera said, Stowe did carry the torch for Star Trek for a long time until the Discovery came along, right? So, but anyways, Captains, I appreciate you hanging out here with us on the bridge here. Like I said, this year we're going to make a real effort to really stream here a lot more. Just our nightly play, like what we do every night on Twitch, but we also want to be able to meet all those captains who are also subscribers to YouTubers. So do me a favor, Cass, before you go, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to YouTube Bridge, please do so. It'll help us reach out to more like-minded captains, and look out for some of the content that we'll be pushing out here in the next little while here. And check them out, and I always appreciate any time you captains can always check out our videos and or the live streams, but know that if I'm not streaming here on YouTube, I'm probably on Twitch. But know that on the Twitch bridge, it gets a little bit more silly there. So with that said, I thank you again, Caps. I love you all. I really do appreciate the support that you've given us here the last 2 years here on the YouTube bridge, and I'm just so thankful and humbled. So thank you so much. Oh, goofball. Yeah, I just don't want to say that. Yeah. Goofball, you caught us like at the very end. But we're going to Twitch, so we're going to be still doing some Kakarot because we're almost at the 150 level to fight Frieza again. So we'll have to do that. So if anything, Goofball, I'll see you there, but we're going to be transferring over there. As Captains, you're more than welcome to meet us there on the Twitch bridge as well. We're going to be whooping some pixels with the new DLC for Kakarot. So with that, I say good night, Caps. Take care.
Live long and prosper.